Winterlinda asks, now I want a KD Sings video. Winterlinda, if you're watching this, name your song. I'll sing it next week. It's Comments Day, the weekly Sunday extravaganza where I read through some of the comments that you posted in the last 7 days. Let's go. Kate Crafter says, by the way, I'm a huge Kate Crafter fanboy. I have plugged that channel enough times and I'm plugging it again. Go follow Kate. Trigger warnings are most definitely a publisher's responsibility. Great vid. This came at the climax to last video where I spoke about trigger warnings and whose responsibility it is. I actually thought I was in the minority of my views, but a lot of the comments seem to agree with me, which is very surprising because I had the thought, and after this video and seeing the comments I went back to check myself, and indeed I wrecked myself. I thought people always mentioned trigger warnings, but actually like very few people do. It was almost my personal bookish Mandela effect where I have been so convinced that in actuality never was the case. And Reader says, this was the best video ever. More authors need to give. Oh, wait, are you not subscribed to Plek? I have a new series where I review authors' favourite soups. Here's the thumbnail. It'll be out next week. Roisin's Reading says, if you want to start Booktube Drama, I'll fight you. No need, Roisin, because I'm coming after Waterstones. If you missed my video, I want to turn that great big hunking black W into an L. I want to overtake Waterstones in subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please break the spine on that subscribe button. I know that we can do this. The internet has done way weirder things. We can do this. On a similar note, Brandon's Bookshelf says, once you beat Waterstones, I'm stealing this strategy to beat you. Beard on beard violence. Brandon, I don't care how many Stoic books you read, you're not taking me down. I'm going to link Brandon's channel down below. Go over there and tell him, get off KD's territory. I'm going to tell him that right now. I'm going to Voxer him. Get off my territory. Don't even think you can come into this bearded space and one-up me. Ain't gonna happen. He's gonna be so... Oh my god, he's already listened to it! Yeah. He was expecting it. How on earth did he get it that quick? Ah, move on! Change topic! Change topic! Comme vous regardez, s'il vous plaît. Bonjour, de France. Les champions, les discothèques, j'ai vu des chiens gronder. That was one of my finer moments. Richmond says, Joyce Carol Oates safely cosseted in her very well police protected, all white, completely white, no blacks allowed, ivory tower, looking down on us and calling for an occupation of Wall Street and defunding of police and calling us all racists. Hand off our Marilyn. Sometimes with comments, people say a lot. I don't think they're saying anything. I have no concept of even what this person is even trying to go for. And what baffles me more is that one person like that, someone read this comment and went, yeah, makes sense. I don't. AJ says, I only write in paper. Does any book house accept my work? I responded to AJ's comment, but I want to stress, despite what you think this is not a publishing office. I don't work in publishing. Please stop emailing me about how to get in with publishers. I have not the foggiest clue. Don't take advice from me in regard to publishing your book. I've never touched it. I've never been interested in it. I can only tell you the information that I could Google. Maybe I could ask a mate, but am I going to? Absolutely not. I know that my email is down below, but please stop asking me like publisher-related questions. I am not the guy. I am not your guy. Moving on to talk about this boy, and if you haven't watched my review, I'll link it down below. I'm actually quite proud of this one. Greeth says, glad you seem to be getting into it. If I remember correctly, the Gold Age ends near at the start of Deluxe Edition 5. Stop there. So this is Deluxe Volume 1, which has nearing 700 pages, and the main arc, which you only touch on like in the last 30 pages of this, goes on for 4 more editions of this? It's going to cost me £120 to reach one arc. Whoa! Engineer and Noobfab Saini says, Code Cadet says, pulling Penguin Modern Classics out of the best. I think that's IKEA trolley. That's peak dopamine right there. These are indeed the IKEA trolley. I got this one the same time, but technically I just kept speaking to the guy, so he didn't scan one of them. So technically it was buy one get one free. There is categorically no categorization here, apart from Fitzcarraldo Editions and NYRB at the bottom. The rest of it is just a frenzy. Have I got any more modern classics? The other modern classics I got are Gunter Grass's The Tin Drum and Buddenbrooks by Thomas Mann. Someone told me in the comments to buy this, and then I did, and then I got this. We'll put them up there, just for inconsistencies, but I'm glad that you like them. Then finally, the longest comment. We're just going to make the longest comment the last one from here on out. I think that's fun. Idris L says, honestly, I love your reviews for the fun and interesting perspectives, but hate literally all your reviews because I've never once liked a book you recommend. You got Shrewsbury taste in my opinion, but subscriber for life. I can go with the last bit, I'll take that. But you're telling me, Idris, out of like the 300 reviews I have put on my channel, we have not agreed once? Let's think about this rationally. Every book that I like, he hates. Every book that I hate, he likes. And then any book that's in this grey middle area of, well, middling, I read it, he either adores or hates it. Like, he's somewhere on a different spectrum to me. Now, I have a commenter, Victor. Victor definitely will be watching this. Absolutely love Victor. Victor and I have come to terms over 2 years that we have very wildly different tastes. But the one time that we agree, like, oh, it's fireworks in the comments. We're like, yay, we finally agree. And I can see that me and Victor are both smiling as we're going back and forth in the comment section. I've never seen Idris before in my comments. Maybe I've just not noticed the name. But like, not one? Not out, like, out of the 300 books, not a singular one. That's like, what do you, Idris, if you're watching this, 5 books that you like. Don't overcomplicate it, just like, at the present moment that you're typing those 5 up, at that present time, encapsulated 5 of your favourite books. Surely there's got to be one that we agree on. I feel as though I have a reputation of being very hard to please, but I don't think I am. You let me know. Thank you for another comments day, and if you want to appear in next week's comments day, you gotta comment. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you then. Bye!